Everybody, it's Victor. It's time to another Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Happy Friday, Mosh Pit. We are waiting for another video to cross 3,000 likes. But there's a little bit of a situation we got brewing here. So the last couple of videos, it's been a couple of days since I recorded, the last couple of videos have not crossed 2,000 likes on any of the videos. So it's not looking good for the Get Down Mr. President Challenge, which is now currently on the hot seat. Maybe we have to switch it up again, maybe not. I'm not sure, but let me know in the comments down below. It's currently on the bubble. We'll see about switching it. So, but thank you all very much for those of you who do come by and like the videos and leave comments and watch everything every single day. It's a great deal of help. Here's your meme of the day, a full thumbnail size meme of the day, brought to you by Snoo Confections 1573. Top throw was the judging of Isaac we all want to see. Then in the thumbnail, I mean, you can see for yourself. Can he win starting with these items? It hurts, and also Binge Eater, the judging of Isaac. I'm gonna say yes. In fact, I'm willing to bet that I could probably win with just one of those items, and it's not It Hurts. It's definitely Binge Eater. Okay, Kidney Stone. C Day is going to be Golf November 3, Juliet November Yankee 6. So the YouTube shorts have been doing well. That Alex has been editing and I've been putting out on TikTok and on YouTube. Those have been doing great, but it's been a little bit since we've seen a sort of a downturn in the interest. Oh wow, we get Candy Heart as well. Of the like streak goal. I'm not sure if that's because of just the general lack of enthusiasm for the new challenge here, or maybe it's just because it's the summer. I'm not exactly sure. But if we have to switch it up again, I definitely will. We've been on this like streak goal for a little while now, and it's been moving the counter every now and then, but for the most part, it's because of just the huge Omega runs. And obviously, we can't have Omega runs every single day. I think it would get quite boring, and the magic would just be gone. We've had so many Omega runs already that the magic is already kind of fading on them. I decided to take pills because I told you so. We have handy cart. We do have Candy Heart, by the way, which I am going to. I don't mind losing HP here because we actually do want to lose. Oh my Gertie. We actually do want to lose HP because we want to be able to get permanent stats. Now, speaking of permanent stats, we will also be able to get Keeper's Sack here. And boy, howdy. If we wanted some permanent upgrades, this is the way to do it, brother. I'm going to buy the sack. We get a 0.93 damage up and a range up as well as 2 keys. Man, oh man. And let's go see what Candy Heart gets us here. Get a 0.1 damage upgrade and 0.02 shot speed upgrade. So, yeah, we've already got some passive stat ups, and I'm down for it. Whoops. Now, the reason why I did that, obviously, is because I want to get hurt. I don't care about losing HP here. There's no devil deal to be put under jeopardy, and there's also no worry about us really dying here. We have Kidney Stone. Kidney Stone's more than enough to take out pretty much anything in the first few floors. We also have the Soul Heart here that we just got from the Tinted Rock. We've got Keeper Sack. It's a strong start. The potential is here. I'm going to go back and pick up this half heart, and that's going to give us a 0.02 shot speed upgrade. And then we're going to finish out this here shop by buying the heart, which did give us some more damage, and we got a world card. Obviously, with Curse of Loss, we can't use the world card. Let's put it that way. We can use the world card, but we probably shouldn't because we can't see, what the world card says. So yeah, with the Get Down Mr. President Challenge, I was enthused. I still am enthused. I want to see it happen. But the mosh pit has been I guess it's been kind of fading. We talked about it on the stream a little bit as well. With the pills here. Hey, I've been keeping my word, taking pills too. We've been getting wacky. Third pill already, of course. Range up. We'll take it. Definitely want to do some new tier lists, especially for just because we haven't even had one in Repentance Plus. And obviously, the what's fun about the tier list is that my opinions do change. Not frequently, but they do change between expansions. And certainly, it's been, I think, close to a year since I actually did the last tier list. Yeah, we get a 0.05 tiers upgrade, baby. So it's definitely time for us to do it. I'm going to rush in here to try to get... Wow, there's a rock right in front of us where I was trying to nuke the boss down, and all of those shots just got wasted by this one little rock. Now that is that's crazy. Anyway, it's been a bit since we've done a tier list, and I definitely want to do more. Just get an overall update and a sense of where things stand here in Repentance Plus. Use the world card here. There's no sense in hoarding it right now. Obviously, money is going to be a big deal because of Keeper's Sack. I have to be slightly cautious against Wrath here, only because he can throw bombs, and this is not a good arena for us. But didn't end up. He could hold no candle to Kidney Stone. Kidney Stone is just too strong for him. We got last week's question of the episode, by the way, from the Sabotage episode, which obviously was a Beastie Boy reference. I basically showed Alex. I said, "Hey, listen to all y'all, it's a Sabotage." Alex said, "Okay." Let's see. Now Beastie Boys. I said, "Okay." Beastie Boys. You know. You gotta fight. Burn, burn. Oh, you're right. He still didn't understand. So I basically just showed him a picture of Sabotage from the music video, and then he ran with it. But this one coming in from Arby, who obviously, those of you who tune into the Tuesday streams, you'll know Arby very well, because he is very, very generous in helping support the channel and also gifting lots of people YouTube memberships here, so they have access to the Discord for giveaways and all kinds of good stuff. Arby says, question of the episode, how do you feel about transformations that have more unique requirements beyond collect 3 items? Or transformations that had stages? One example I thought of was like a Fallen Angel transformation that required taking Angel deals, then accepting a Devil deal. Again, when these type of questions show up, I'm always for it. Any more diversity that we can get in transformations for Isaac is phenomenal. I'm down for it. But, like, let's do it. Now, whether or not that's going to happen or not, I have no idea. I would be willing to bet no, but stranger things have happened. I think that a Fallen Angel transformation would be cool. I think that a Wrestler transformation would be cool. A Dad transformation I talked about. It always comes down to the same overall answer for any transformation question, which is just that I think it would be great, but we probably won't ever see it happen. And that's not me being a negative Nancy or anything like that. It's just legitimately, we are probably, with a certain amount of certainty, we're not going to see any new extra transformations in Isaac anytime soon. If we do, then I'll be happy to admit that I was wrong. Get more pills here, but I'm going to wait on taking them because I don't want to accidentally get teleported out and lose the Devil deal. And this is what we would have missed. We would have missed Backstabber. Little Abba Ding Dong is not terrible. Here's down is terrible. Luck down and bad gas. All right. Yikes. Yeah, so the tier's down. This is our first bad pill day here, June. We had so many good pills on Tuesday's stream, for those of you who tuned in for that. And to answer the question that always comes up, because people either new subs or they just tuned into the streams for the first time, people asking about the VODs. The VODs always get nuked here on YouTube. So you got to catch them live. I use a lot of copyrighted music and a lot of... maybe not so much the Pokemon rap anymore, because that does get actually blocked. Which is not good for your YouTube account. So I don't want to be messing with that. But a lot of the stuff gets copyright not struck but claimed, because obviously I'm listening to music, we're having fun playing games, and just overall, you know, enjoying my love of metal. I got stuck because of the speed down, so that's fun. And we've lost basically every single game that we've gotten from Keeper's Sack and Candy Heart, and then some actually. So pills. This is our first bad pill day. We're being punished for it. Yeah, I do use a lot of music And I'm not going to apologize for it either, because I mean, I love music. I love listening to music. I love sharing it with the mosh pit. I like to have sort of a live event feel when it comes to the streams, rather than it being it's just another live stream, who cares type deal, you know. 2 speed downs, thanks game. Got to luck up, but this is so far not phenomenal. And use the stopwatch here to gain a little bit of ground on the Globins. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to proc Backstabber just because we just don't have the mobility, nor do we have the tears rate to do it. But we basically are just waiting in between Kidney Stone procs at this current moment in time. Excuse me a moment. That is not what I wanted to see on my wall. There's a large ant scout in the office. I'm gonna have to after this episode, I'm gonna have to clean up the chemtrails here. I'm very, 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 very clean in my house. I do not like, as we've talked about before, I do not like bugs in my house. And especially ants. I love ants. Ants are such a cool animal. But they are not welcome anywhere where I live. Anywhere. And I mean no surface, no trash can, not even the garage. Ants are not allowed anywhere in the house. So I don't mess around as much as. By the way, we're still looking for our item room and also our shop. This non-XL floor. I don't mess with ants at all. If they want to take over parts of the yard, they're getting yeeted. If they want to try to enter the house or the garage or any which way, no, you're done. You're done, son. No mercy on ants. They can have the outdoors, just not in my backyard, and they are even more restricted than other bugs. So I've been seeing a few of those scouts here and there outside on the driveway and stuff, but never inside. That's the first one I've seen in the inside. So I have to do a little inspection later to see if they've gone through the caulking or anything. You know, Kidney Stone again, just absolutely dominating everything. And ooh, man, Backstabber Eye of Belial is such a easy win combo here. We're gonna have to pass up on Guppy's hairball, and honestly, I think that's a totally worthy trade right there. So Eye of Belial is going to give us those piercing shots, and then after that, once they actually go through our initial target, they're going to cause even more damage to anything that they seek out. They gain this sort of pseudo homing shot ability, and they deal double your damage to everything else after it passes through an enemy target. Now, what's even nicer about having piercing shots with Backstabber is that it's pretty much guaranteed Backstabber procs every single time you hit an enemy. And we've got to go real hard here on our economy, because obviously Keeper Sack, not only do we need to make up the difference of tiers and movement speed, but also we need to get we just need to get HP. Ivy Bag is actually perfect for what we need here with Candy Heart. It will allow us to make sure that we maintain 0 red hearts while also freeing up the red heart ability, or the red heart slot, to pick up other red hearts. So we essentially convert red hearts into stats at this point. And on top of that, we get paid for it. You get a health up, we get a health up. Here we go. 0.1 damage up. Gained a little bit of our luck back, and we also got 6 cents for doing it. So we're getting paid to make stats. And Isaac's Fork, it doesn't help us gain stats with Candy Heart, but it does allow us to at least keep using our IV bag. And it's just like I said, on this floor right before we got the IV bag, we need to establish a strong economy in here so we can take advantage of having Keeper Sack this early on, because it's right now it's not looking great for damage stats currently. And our tears rate, I don't think that's ever going to recover. We could get some help from Candy Heart, but it's unlikely. And unfortunately, Keeper Sack does not give you tears upgrades, although that would be amazing if it did. It'd be even more amazing than it already is. Secret room might be here. It was worth a shot because that would have given us access into the shop and also the boss trap room. We've got to get in the shop now. Getting Fate's Reward. Getting Fate's Reward was great. Very happy that we have that. Flying is always good. Not sure where the secret room is. Not there. Gotta be south of here. It's the only other spot that makes sense anyway. We're seeing these lack of movement speed. Movement speed downs have been hurting us. Yeah, we got Yaves. I am gonna go into the curse room here. That was a really, really poorly timed exit of the curse room there. Right as the regen went off from Isaac's Fork, we could have used the IV bag to save us that half soul heart there. It's not a huge deal, obviously, but you just never know what those little tiny chips are going to do. They could lead to a bigger crack in your armor, and that's why. You know, you don't want to be a stickler on playing optimally, but at the same time, it's little things like that you sort of just got to tighten up, you know? You don't want to get in the habit of making those little tiny mistakes, because eventually you'll start really suffering in your Isaac skills. So we get shot speed and range, two stats that we definitely did not need, but I'll take it for the soul heart. Curse the Blind. I did say I was going to take blind items this week, so almost done. We got one more day of wackiness left. And it really hasn't been proving to be that punishing. This is really the first run of this week where pills have really kind of affected us really badly. Losing that movement speed, and especially that tears, that 0.5 tears, it may not sound like a lot, but that's half of an attack we're losing every single second. And there's a big difference between firing at 3 attacks per second than 2.5. Trust me. Is a massive DPS damage. It's difference, not damage. It damages the DPS. Bilal definitely helping us there because we do not have the tears rate to squab with all those egglets popping off at once. Keep finding the boss here for anything else. Probably going to be a Gish fight, so I'm going to wait for... Oh, there we go. Gonna wait for Kidney Stone to proc, and here we go. It's not Gish, actually. It's Loki. And we get spun, which is great. Growth Hormones triggering Spun here, which is fantastic. Gives us a movement speed and a solid damage item. But we missed the Devil Deal, which is honestly probably kind of fine, unless the game is trying to set us up for a Krampus fight, which you know it is on the next floor, because it's going to be 100%, and we've had to wait essentially until floor 5 once again for a Devil Deal. But we already got we already got the item that can get us out of danger here, which is Eye of Belial. That's our late game offense that buys us safety. Tell you what, Sinvicta Navigation has been on a just totally different level this week. I don't know what's been going on. More shot speed there. You can't actually use Euthanasia to get rid of spikes if you have the patience to sit here and just destroy all of them. They can be destroyed. Same thing goes for the White Skulls as well, but it's generally just not even worth your time. That's the reason why right here we have ourselves, once again, Fortune Cookie, which is... Nope. Oh, Fortune Cookie, what do they do to you? Mom's Purse, which is, yep, gives us that. Now, crazily enough, and I mean crazily enough, we actually still have a chance to make Boss Rush if we book it. I mean book it. Gave away, I gave away 5 Dune keys this week to celebrate the launch of Dune Awakening, as I've been talking about. I was more than happy to do it. Definitely was an investment. Run about $60 a pop after taxes and everything. But to me, it's worth it because again, I get to play with the mosh pit. We give access to a game that I give access to a game that people may not have really wanted to spend the money for to check it out, but they're interested, and maybe, just maybe, they grow to love it. They grow to love it. I made sure that the people who did get the keys, they knew the server, they're going to be active and that sort of stuff too. I think that, you know, I always say that I can't really ever pay back the mosh pit for what you all have given me over the years. Providing me with this career, providing me with income, with stability, with this house. But whenever I get an opportunity to do something like this, even though I did ask Funcom for some keys and they said no. I asked the network if they could work out maybe some keys to give away to help just ease the cost a little bit, and they said no. So you know, I was kind of on my own on this one, but it was still worth it to me. I wanted to give back to the mosh pit. We haven't really had a community game to go with for a while now. Love to get Black Candle. Obviously, we gotta sitting here lollygagging, acting like we got unlimited time. We don't. Kidney Stone can still get us Boss Rush, but we gotta hurry. This is definitely one of those. This is definitely one of those runs that we're going to need Boss Rush on. There we go. Give her the pepper. There we go. I'm going to check the Devil Dealer real fast. Luckily, it wasn't a Krampus fight. It is a Guppy's Tail acquisition, though. And, oh, man. Ooh, boy. Wow. Tech X versus Anima Sola. You know, back in the olden days, this wouldn't even be a debate, really. I mean, it would just be Tech X. But I've shown how dominant Anima Sola can be. It's gonna unalive me to do it, but I am gonna take Tech X over Anima Sola. Main reason is because of Backstabber. Because essentially, that's the main winning push for me. We no longer have to worry about Backstabber being our sort of proc now. If we get a red heart, we can go into the curse room for free. Also, Tech X plus Kidney Stone is quite good. I know we have enough to get Black Candle here. Wheel of Fortune, that does actually give us a wackiness possibility here, too. Get Black Candle, and this could give us a D6. Hopefully it's not a D100. Honestly, getting a 5-room there probably is not the worst thing that could have happened. It gives us another floor that we can actually profit more from Keeper's Sack and also Candy Heart, which hasn't really had a chance to shine in this episode. We get another chance at a better Devil Deal. The only thing that's bad about that is that I did not get a chance to get the Polaroid or the negative there. That's really the only downside. Now, if you're wondering where those Eye Belial pills came from, or not pills, shots came from, it's because of euthanasia. They still maintain the Eye Belial tear effect. But that 5-room is actually pretty legit here for us. We do not need shot speed, brother. Isaac? Okay, thank you. He just wasn't firing. You're seeing Backstabber there proc off of everything. If Euthanasia does proc off of Tech X, it still gives us that really awesome Eye of Belial piercing effect as well. Who knows? Maybe we'll see Anima Soul again. I don't know. Just need to get more. We just need to get better tears rate, basically. Soy Milk, of course, would be amazing, because Soy Milk would be king here. I was going to use the Stars card to get in here just to save the key, but I can't be bothered to come back. Side, no. There's a limit. Fire Mind is fire bad. Yeah, you see the onslaught of tears there. Again, proccing the Euthanasia proc is so good. You can use it against turrets. You can use it against those skulls that I was talking about. Really anything. And that instant execution that turns into sort of like a Tammy's head explosion is really just top notch when it happens. You get a tears right here. Upgrade, thankfully. Reset my charge on my kidney stone. Picking it up. Lots of tinted rocks, so you know I'm going to be looking for bombs here in the shop. Uno. And Boga bombs, even though they don't give you bombs, that works out. We also could get Remote Detonator, which would give us another bomb. And, of course, get us more stats thanks to Keeper's Sack. The shot speed upgrade there from Candy Heart. Trying to recall where the other tinted rocks that we saw are. We also have the fragmented card, which is going to give us double secret rooms. But I don't remember which floor we got it on. Did we get it on last floor, or did we get it on the reroll floor here? Because it doesn't work retroactively, but it does work when you go to the next floor. There it is. So we just need 2 cents to get 5 more bombs here from the remote detonator. I don't think it's a bad investment. Just tap once, grab this. The permanent movement speed, we got some damage as well. I don't know how much tears we got, but I am going to wait. See if we can wait for Kidney Stone to proc. Here's why it's still pretty bad. There we go. All right, I'm going to take the negative here for damage, and we'll keep going. There's a Tinted Rock in here, too. Gotta sneak it on me. We can try to get something out of this mega chest, although with Guppy's tail, we shouldn't be doing this, and it was a big waste. Big waste. It was a good teleport though by the stars card, but yeah, we can't be losing HP like this now. Get another dice room here. Oh, we're out of keys. Should have been a little bit more careful about my key usage there with Guppy's tail. Obviously, our keys are going to take a hit from us not spawning any because of Guppy's tail. Definitely one of the more dangerous. I say dangerous in the loose sense because if you don't have keys, then you're going to have a bad time. You need keys to be able to do stuff in Isaac. And not having keys means that you can't open chests, you can't open doors, can't do anything. Yeah, so here's the first secret room. I say first because remember we've got the fragmented card. I am going to use the two room here, which is going to be in the room D20. Try to get more keys, and they get one. Not a lot. Whoa, okay. I don't know what that was. I have no earthly idea what just hit us there. I was gonna look for the other tinted or the other secret room, but I'm just gonna head on over. Got Kidney Stone procced and ready to go. I don't know why I thought there was a soul heart in here. Maybe I'm losing it. Maybe I've been exposed to the spice for too long. Arrakis has me. Take me, Shai Hulud. I'm ready. Because on my screen, I definitely didn't see anything hit us there. So something must have either spawned underneath us, or it was an invisible mob, or a very slow-moving shot that I was just blinded to. I'm not sure. We got to be careful here. This is not a great situation. And I gotta say, I don't know if Tech X was the right pick here. Now that I'm going back to it. We didn't really need Tech X, and it just gave us a charge shot, whereas Ibelisle was perfectly capable of operating on its own. Oh, it's Chubb. She ain't got no butt. We're missing out on the pass-through damage as well from the follow-up shot of Ibelisle, so no, this freaking room, dude. That's a great proc there by Euthanasia. Yeah, You hear the backstabber procs go ham here. Get one more devil deal, and we get Judas' freaking shadow. Definitely want. I definitely want Eye of Occult only just because I want to have the damage upgrade. And we don't really need Contract from Below. So I'm not going to take it. Definitely does kind of suck that we didn't get the Polaroid along with the negative. That basically removed Hush as a possibility from us on a run like this. I don't know how we didn't get it there. That was really close. That Isaac hit detection is always something, isn't it? I wouldn't mind getting an HP upgrade. At this point, Judas' Shadow is just going to be our backup. So we don't die. And even then, we still might be in trouble here. See if we get lucky and play this fortune-telling machine. Couldn't even give us one soul heart in the game. Oh, that was too much to ask, huh? No, we need that strength card. Almost caught me. That spider sat there and hid for a second there. Our secret room's over here. There's a double tinted rock in here. If this pays out with 2 soul hearts, I definitely will turn into Black Judas on this floor. So let's see. The double tinted rock is right here. You can see that X on the top left, right there. Three soul hearts. Okay, well, yeah, we definitely go to Black Judas territory here now. Let's destroy Stanley first before doing that. We may not have a choice here. Keep finding all these dead ends. If I have enough bombs to, if it came down to it, I would. Okay, kidney stone. What I need you to do is I need you to fire when I fire. All right. It's not the situation that I wanted to be in on this run. Kidney stone's actively hurting us right now. A devil card here. Right, baby. Use the devil card in the Stanley room and see if we can do this without dying. We gotta clutch up here. We gotta clutch up here. Immediately gets murked by Fallen because I was looking at the wrong Fallen. Yeah, I don't quite know what happened on this run. We took a lot of chip damage in Shoal, but I honestly think that taking Tech X was a big mistake. If we had Anima Solo, we would, this run would have already been over. But now we have the firepower of Black Judas on our side here, so should be okay. Dry Baby. Only Dry Baby can block Brimstone shots. All right. I have the strength card just for ultimate assurance, man. As a bad dark chest here. I will take the unicorn, my little unicorn, just because again, it's just more safety. There's something in my gut that told me that I needed to be taking Anima Solo over Tech X. And maybe this is what it was. The problem is that really it's not Tech X's fault. It's more the interaction between Tech X and Kidney Stone. The fact that Kidney Stone stops you from firing, just totally stops you from firing while you're in mid-charge of Tech X is a big, big problem. Right, there's the west side of the map, or east side of the map, everybody. Now we're going to go on to the north side, eventually the west side. So the tiers change trajectory there. That's because of I have the Occult. Big time damage there on Gertie with Backstabber. Right. Here's the north side of the map, everybody. Now let's go on to the west side. Ah, tricked you, game. I'm going south side. Wow, he leapt over us. I don't think I've ever seen a Mega Fatty jump over Isaac and land on the opposite end of where we were going. Yeah, see now, right now I can't fire until Kidney Stone is fully charged. So it increases the amount of delay in between your attacks by double, essentially. Whenever that happens, because you have to charge it, you get stopped mid-charge, and you have to charge it again. I'm gonna take Bob's Curse. I don't care about Friend Finder, and I think this run is good to end here because we started collapsing in the dark chest, and I'm not too happy about that. It wasn't even the dark chest, really. It was Shoal where we got pretty much caught. But I would say definitely the biggest mistake here was taking Tech X over Eye of Belial and opting to not go for Anima Solo. So it just goes to show you Tech X is not always the end-all be-all here in Isaac. I mean, a couple years ago, it was voted the strongest item in the entire game. It's still strong. It's still strong. It's not Tech X's fault that the way that this run was starting to kind of implode around us in Shoal, it's more of the interaction between Kidney Stone and Tech X. The fact that, again, your attacks get just stopped, just mid-fire, just stop. And then you have to start over, recharge an entirely full Kidney Stone's worth of charge up with Tech X. That causes lots of problems and did cause a little bit of damage here. So, but we escaped. We got out of there. Good Dark Judas win. We'll take it. Thank you for watching, everyone. Happy Friday. Remember, I'm taking feedback on possibly once again changing up the like streak goal. Because right now it's not looking good for the Get Down Mr. President challenge. So let me know. People have already sort of shared their opinions about it. It seems to be more skewing towards the it's nothing special. But again, I'd like to do it. So we'll see. Thank you for watching. Have a great start to your weekend, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click the like button and leave a comment down below. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like thanks to patrons of mine like Kane Hughes, Nicholas, and Julian LaFawn. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find over at patreon.com/Invicta.